So you do have a special coming out though.
I do.
It's been about a year in the making.
Yeah, we were there. I remember when you filmed it. It was at the Vanguard.
Yes, it was.
Yeah,
It's a great venue too.
It was.
Yeah.
It was. It is still. But yeah. It was a great night.
So what's going on with that? When you got coming out? You got any dates?
Got the final cut.
It's done.
Yeah. So we're gonna date is coming probably by the time. When y'all drop this?
Friday, I think. Yeah, this coming Friday. So
I will probably have word about it sometime this week.
What's the name of it?
It's pronounced Cepeda.
Okay, yeah, I knew that.
Nice.
But
it's
like the posters
phonetic,
and everything,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when did you film it? That was last year, wasn't it?
August 2nd,
a
last
year
year.
ago.
Yeah.
I still got the shirt.
Yeah.
Hell
I got the shirt.
yeah.
You were too busy to sign it. It's cool.
I was all over the
I
day.
wanted to wear it anyway.
I was losing my mind that
was a
day.
great
That was a
show.
good man. That was a good show.
Thank
that
you,
was,
thank
dude.
you.
And the whole time I was just like, dude, he is killing it right now.
Thank you.
Yeah. Did you do? How much did you end up doing on that too?
It was like an hour and a half.
Yeah. I
And
remember thinking he's still killing it.
should have not done.
You think so?
What did they?
No, well, I mean, it was supposed to be like an hour,
Right.
and then I was just fucking. It didn't feel like it though, bro. It felt like 30 minutes.
Really?
I did
Yeah.
it when I got off stage. I was like, bro, you don't do like an hour and a half. I was like, what? I was there like 30 minutes, bro.
Yeah, you were having fun.
I was
Yeah.
having a great time, bro.
Do you know how long it ended up being, the final cut?
The final cut will be like 30, actually.
Oh, wow. So,
So-
you cut
Okay.
down a lot.
The final cut will
mean,
be, and then
cut
the
down just the very best. Yeah.
Well, yeah, we kind of cut it a certain way,
Okay.
and then the rest of it, I'm gonna just have for content.
Okay. Yeah, you can just.
And then a lot of that stuff I've just made better since then. 'Cause I mean, that was a year ago.
Yeah.
And since then, I'm like, well, damn, I done made a lot of them jokes better. So
But
I'm
it's
like,
still good to have a nice kind of preservation of that,
Right.
anyways.
but I think what we got cut was just like, it was real.
The best of the best.
Right.
You don't want to just put anything on there.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. But
It's
that's
my
kind of
name on
good.
this.
Because
Yeah.
that's like the thing is, I was going to say was like a lot of comedians I know, they'll do like multiple shows and then cut those together into a special.
Yeah, we didn't have that budget.
Yeah. But like that's kind of a good similar idea. It's just like do a lot of time and
Right.
then cut it down.
Use
to,
the best of,
yeah. So same kind of thing, but it still works with a smaller budget. So,
Right. Now, I think also in the modern age, you
Yeah.
can't really I think with comedy too,
Yeah.
if you notice, people's specials ain't too long no
Yeah.
more. You can't do that much.
I mean, shit. Even podcasts. I mean, I struggle a lot with putting out. I like doing 1.5 to like 3 hour podcasts, but it's like very few people really want to watch that much.
Yeah. People's attention spans are fried.
Yeah. So it's like the best special is like probably 20 minutes, really.
to be real, about 20 to 30.
Yeah.
I talked to Ryan Sickler once, and he told me, he was like, don't have nothing longer than like 45 minutes,
Yeah.
bro. And I was like,
Because even shows, I mean, you always keep the shows, any shows you produce, you want it to be like
About
under
90
an hour and a
minutes,
half.
yeah.
Yeah. Because people don't have
People's
that.
butts get sore.
Yeah.
That's my reasoning. It's like, man, I'm trying to get out of here.
brother, I'm a fool. I'm drunk.
Yeah. They always got different other things to get to afterwards, get back home to the kids.
So what made you feel like you're like, I'm going to do a special now? What was the thing? It was like, okay, I can do one.
Well, man, I just kept winning every comedy competition they threw me in. I said, you know what? It's the reason I keep winning. No, Evan Hughes, it was him. So at first I was like,
Did he push you to do it?
he pushed me to do it because at first I was like, hell no. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? I've only been
Because
doing
that
comedy.
was only 3 years in.
Yeah. And I was, that was my mindset too. And he was
Yeah.
like, bro, who gives a
Yeah.
fuck how long
Yeah.
you've been doing it? Can you do it? And I was like,
Right.
probably so. And he was like, no, I've seen you do it. And I was like, yeah. And he was like, he kind of compared it to like Lil Wayne, right?
Mhm.
He was 17. He was dropping mixtapes and shit. And it's like, what happens if he would have been like, I'm 17.
Yeah.
I'm too young to drop a tape. Then we would have never got fucking the Carter 1, the Carter 2,
Yeah.
So he was like, dude, I mean, who cares? Like, you can do it. Who cares? Why do you have to wait a certain amount of
It's like
time?
it doesn't need to be, because that's what I've noticed too. A lot of people, we've heard from other comics too. I think an old school way of thinking is like you got to be doing it like 5 years at least before you're any good. But it's like I feel like that's getting less and less as I think society goes in and changes, and because of YouTube and all this stuff. Like we get to consume so much more comics and see different styles and different things. And then also I think that ultimately it really just comes down to the amount of time you've actually done it. It doesn't
Right.
matter how long you've been doing it, but like
how
if
much
you're,
time are you on stage?
if you're on stage,
Right.
you know, several times a week, you
Right.
know, you're gonna get a lot of experience, and
right.
so like after 2-3 years, people can get really good in that time,
Right,
if you
and-
really dedicate and stick with it for that whole
And
time.
I've been busting my
Yeah.
ass. So yeah.
Oh yeah,
And then I heard a lot of older comics. They be like, I think that's
Yeah,
little.
yeah.
I don't agree with that choice, brother.
definitely an old school way of thinking, because I think you kind of probably used to actually take that long to get good.
Right. And also, this is fucking 2025.
Yeah.
The world is different.
Right.
Media is
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
Art is different now. Like, there's cameras all in our faces
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
You have to get comfortable with that. You
Right.
have
Yeah.
to give people something.
Mhm.
So I'm like, yeah, I give them something. Fuck
Oh
it.
yeah.
Well, that's why I like the Instagram thing or putting stuff up in general. So I've got my video from when I first did it, and then you can literally see
Yeah,
the progression. It's like a
story.
scrapbook.
Yeah.
And I go back on it and it's like, oh man, I did good.
I can't drop my first video.
Yeah.
I was wilding.
Do you have it? Do you have a video of you?
I have a video of
First
my
time.
Mm-hmm. Well, not my first,
Yeah.
but my first open mic where I prepared.
Yeah.
The next one I did,
Right.
I actually went back, wrote way too much. I don't know what I was thinking
Yeah.
because you only get 5 minutes. I wrote, I think I wrote like an hour worth of shit, bro. But I just,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's still good, because then within that huge chunk, you have at least really
Right.
good 5 minutes in there.
and that's when I started getting my stuff together. But some of the stuff I said, I was like, no, I
Yeah.
can't say that shit, bro. I was wilding.